What's up guys, welcome back to Half Man Half Tech. I'm your host Ben, and in this video I'm simply going to be showing you how you can get customized app icons on your iPhone or Apple device without having to go through the Shortcuts app. The reason why we want to avoid the Shortcuts app is because of this. Let me put my screen here, boom. So you see, when you customize an app using the Shortcuts app, the native Apple Shortcuts app, this is what happens. So I have Super Safari there, and I also have some customized app icons that you see right there. And if I click on any of the shortcuts, of the applications that I customized there, let's say Supreme Safari there, right in the top right hand corner there, you see it first of all opens the shortcut app and then opens the app. So that is quite an issue, right? And if we open the calculator app there's an issue. You see that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I also noticed that the phone app sometimes doesn't work using the native Shortcuts app. So in this video I'm going to be showing you a way that you can get customized app icons very quick, very easy, without having to go through the Shortcuts app and without having to see this transition whereby the phone first goes through the Shortcuts app and then takes you to where you want to go, which kind of sucks. So you are going to need this link that I'm going to be leaving in the description of this video. So this is the link, and basically just click on the link like this, and you see that it will give you different iOS themes. If you're visiting this website for the first time, you might get a prompt to allow for cookies. Just say allow, and if you scroll down a little bit, right, you'll notice that the different themes that are there, right? So you can see that we have Animal Crossing NH. If you scroll down a little bit, you see that we have dark theme iOS 14 icons, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that we have Big Sur icons and so many other themes, right? So it depends on the customized app icons that you want. If you want to have like icons that look like those on the Mac, like macOS Big Sur icons on your iPhone, then just click the way I clicked and then scroll down a little bit until you see where it says application icons. If you click there, you will see how the icons basically look like, and you can see that they look like macOS Big Sur. So you can actually have all these applications that you see basically here on your iPhone that depict a macOS Big Sur theme. So for the purposes of this video, let's just illustrate iOS 14 dark theme. So let's click there where it says dark theme, and if we scroll down a little bit to where it says application icons, so if we extend that by just clicking on the arrow that points to the right, if we click there, you notice how the dark applications are going to look like. So this is important. So if you're going to download the app, let's say the App Store or Chrome or Mail or Facebook or Instagram and so on, in order for this to work, you actually need to have the actual application. You don't have to have it in the on your home screen. It can be hidden in the app library, but as long as you have the application that you want to download the corresponding dark one, then this will work, right? So let's say, for example, we want a dark App Store, so let's click App Store, and then we want a dark Google Chrome, click that, and then the Mail, let's click Facebook, Health, Instagram, let's say Photos, WhatsApp, and dark YouTube. And then once you've selected all the icons you want to add to your device, click there where it says generate theme. So if we click there where it says generate theme right there, you see that it will ask if it can download this profile. So just click allow, and it will say that the profile has been downloaded, and we now have to go to our settings and review the profile. So close this and then go to your home screen, enter into the settings, and boom, the first thing that you see there just below your iCloud information, it says profile downloaded. If you don't see this section that says profile downloaded, just go into your settings and then go to general, and then scroll down a little bit till you see profiles, and you'll be able to see the same dark theme iOS 14. So you can either select this profile from here where it says profile downloaded, you see that it's the same, or if you go back to your settings and then you go to general and you go to profiles, which is right here, you see that it's the same thing. And we just now want to install it, just click there where it says install and then input your passcode just like that, and boom, click install again and then click done. And now our profile has been installed. Now if we go back to our home screen here, you can see that we now have all these dark icons on our device. It looks so cool, right? So it's very easy to do and it's quite simple, right? So I actually like how these icons look. And let's say, for example, we want to open the YouTube dark application that we just downloaded. All we have to do is click the YouTube, and you notice that it opens up without going through the shortcut app. Also, let's say, for example, we want to open Chrome. You notice that it opens up without going through the application app. But as you can see, there's like a transition that goes through before the app opens. And if you want to reduce this, there's a way you can do this. And if we go into the settings, right, and then go to accessibility right there, and then go to where it says motion, so click that portion that says motion, you notice that we have an option that says reduce motion. This is the setting that you want to enable, so let's enable that. And then we also want to turn on that option that says prefer crossfade transition. So if we turn that on and now go back to our dark themed, we can see that if we click YouTube, it opens YouTube very quick. Let's do that again. Click YouTube. You can see that it takes you directly to the YouTube app. If we go back to the home page and open like Chrome, you see that it takes you directly to the Chrome app, right? So it's very easy, very simple to do. If we go back to the settings app and switch off this prefer crossfade transition and then go back to our applications, you see that it's better in terms of motion, but it's not it's not the best, right? So if you are going to use this reduce motion feature, then it's better you turn on prefer crossfade transition. So that is how you do it. It's very easy, very simple to do. But then some people don't like this reduce motion transition. So like, for example, if I was to see the tabs that are open, you can see the way that my device opens. If I was to close the page, you see that it's transitioning in a different manner, right? It's not the usual manner that you are used to, and this is sort of the downside, but it does transition faster when you open these applications that we've added to our page. So that is how you do it. Also, with this reduce motion turned on, let's open like Super Safari there. You notice that it's faster when it comes to the way it transition, but with the shortcuts app you still see it. So that is something simple, something I thought I should share. If you like this video, drop a like and hit subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. And I'm going to be leaving this link that you can use to download these customized app icons very quick in the description of this video. So feel free to check it out. And that's about it for me. Stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next video very soon. Peace.